Start. I am grateful to the director for having given me this opportunity to address you at this convocation of the Institute. This convocation has a special significance as it is being held when the Institute has completed 30 years of its existence. It has, in this period, become a center of excellence and has made a very significant contribution in changing the management practices in India. This is an important occasion in the career of those of you who are graduating from this institute today. I am happy to share in you joy and excitement as you start your journey into the world and into the future with its immense challenges. I hope that the rigorous training that you have undergone here will be fruitfully used wherever you go to work and will help in the country's development. You will be among the very first batch to enter upon your careers in the new economic conditions that we are seeking to create. I need hardly remind you that the world is quite different from the classroom. We look to you, however, to take us with confidence and strength into the new century. In spite of the fact that there should be changes in the practices of the management with the changing economic scene, we should not forget at the same time that the methods that we adopt would have to conform to our traditions and culture. They must be adapted to take into consideration the characteristics of our trade and industry and above all our society. There must be no mechanical application, and we must remember that we too have had a long and ancient tradition of economic inquiry, trade, and enterprise. We must make use of our strengths suitably modified to fit into present circumstances so that our modern management theories are compatible with our conditions and our genius. When we are able to create our own brand of management best suited to our needs, we will succeed in raising Indian industry more rapidly to the same league as that of major industrialized countries of the world. In the initial stages of our development, we relied more on planned growth with the intention of building up a strong infrastructural base for our industry and rapid expansion of core sectors. This policy did help in giving India large and varied industrial base, a skilled labor force, and a vast army of scientists, managers, and technocrats. But our institutions, which were built to solve problems, became problems in themselves. And this is the development which has taken place over a period of years. Now we have to reverse the trend, and that is the real challenge before us. Let me say clearly that our objectives remain as they were when we set out to build an independent India. The policies that we adopted since our independence must be reviewed to give effect to our new thinking and new objective. In this regard, within a short time, we have removed controls on economic activity and opened up our economy substantially. The pace of the reform had therefore been affected by the necessity to bring about stability. While inflation has been brought under control and stability restored to the balance of payments, these have naturally had a somewhat sad effect on domestic economy and also on export growth last year. With this in mind, the government has brought about a substantial increase in public investment, especially in agriculture and rural development, etc. Many of you would agree that our policies have yielded results. There was a time when we thought that our country should produce everything. Letter from the Divisional Manager, Life Insurance Corporation of India Limited, Hyderabad, addressed to the Secretary to Government, Finance Department, Hyderabad. Sir, I take pleasure to inform you that the corporation has been doing tremendous business for the last 2 years. The profits for the current year have a twofold rise when compared to the previous year, while at the same time the sales witnessed a rise of 50%. This high performance prompted us to look for a number of new schemes which will be introduced in the second half of the next year. The tragedy that struck in one of the states of the country is immense, and the loss suffered cannot be compensated at any cost. No doubt, assistance in various forms is being received not only from every part of the country but of the globe. Still, the amount is not enough to provide relief to the victims. Every small contribution from anybody will be welcome in this hour of crisis. I am very glad to mention in this context that the employees of the corporation too are moved and have extended their helping hand by donating a day's salary to the Chief Minister's Relief Fund. I would like to present the check to the Chief Minister on behalf of the employees. I request that a suitable time and date may please be indicated for the presentation of the check. Yours faithfully,